sector in India has no doubt made tremendous growth, ushering in overall development of the nation. But still we are facing major challenges in providing access to all the households and also improving reliability and quality of power supply. Our country ranks low in per capita consumption of electricity, and despite this consumption level, the supply of electricity power does not match with the rising demand. To talk on various issues related to power development in the country, we have with us Mr. H.S.Brahma, Secretary Power, Government of India. A very good evening and welcome to the show.
Good evening, Juhi. Good evening.
Mr. Brahma, you've served various departments in different positions, and you joined the Ministry of Power as a secretary at a time when the power sector has become one of the most happening sectors of the economy. With mammoth capacity addition targets and plans, how challenging this job has been for you?
Juhi, to be frank with you, this is my 35th year of my service. I have put in 35 years in Government of India. All told, I basically belong to Andhra cadre. So, we face lots of challenges, but definitely this is an organization who is really alive. Dealing with the power sector is quite a huge task, and knowing fully well that we have so many problems, especially the power sector. And definitely is a very challenging, it's a very tough job, require lots of energy, initiative and quick decision, and it is really interesting, I would say.
Way back in 1950, both India and China started at 3000 megawatt. Now, China is at 8 lakh megawatt while we are only at 1.5 lakh megawatt. China is adding around 80,000 megawatt per year while we are struggling to add even 10,000 megawatt. Even after the meticulous planning in 5-year plans, we have always failed to achieve our targets.
No doubt, it is a fact that if we compare ourselves with our big neighbor China, definitely we are slightly behind in a few areas. Of course, we do agree that China have gone up very fast compared to ours, but definitely we will also catch up now. I do agree that 9, 8, 9, 10th we could not add much. Average we added about 18,000, 20,000 megawatt in power plan. But I think that is the old story. Now I think in 11 plan, though we have aimed at 78,000 megawatt in next, total of 5 years, ending by March 2012. I am hopeful that we will not fail at least to add 60 to 65,000 megawatts. So the story that we are adding only 10,000, 8,000 per plan may be a story of the past. I think this will be the borderline, the threshold level that this 11 plan will be a threshold level where our addition of capacity addition will go very fast.
So what do you think in present scenario, what would be the realistic target that we can achieve in 11th 5-year plan?
I'm sure in our 11 plan by end of 2012, we'll be adding not less than 62 to 65,000 megawatt. Now we have done almost 18,000 megawatt as on today, and in next 2.5 years we'll be doing definitely 45,000 megawatts. So 18 plus 45 is equal to 60,000 megawatt. And there are about 12,000 megawatt, both partly belongs to the private and belongs to our PSUs and CPSUs, which can be brought into 11 plan. So I don't say that all the 12,000 megawatt of this project is, which are borderline cases, who are in a very, very tight position because of certain things. I think out of these 12,000 which are in borderline case, which may slip on 12 plan or maybe within the 11 plan, I am very, very hopeful and I am very confident that out of these 12,000 megawatt also we may bring around 3.5 to 4,000 megawatt within our plan. So by end of 11 plan, I am sure we may be able to add between 65 to 68,000 megawatt.
So we plan for 78,000 megawatt, but it seems that we cannot achieve more than 65 or 68,000 megawatt in 11th 5-year plan. So what proactive measures Ministry of Power is ensuring that we are able to add maximum capacity in the 11th 5-year plan?
As far as we are concerned, because the last area, in fact in 11 plan, it is about 65-35 share. 65% of the power will come from our Government of India and state agencies, our PSUs, state government agencies plus the Government of India agencies. Remaining 35% of the power will come from private companies, private entrepreneurs. So wherever private people also have a problem, also trying to help them. And as far as we are concerned, Government of India's institution like thermal power stations, like NTPC, then our NPCC, this our National Hydropower, NSPC and all. Wherever they have a problem, some small minor problems, this relation with the state governments, certain clearances, we are playing a proactive role, going to the various ministry asking for their help. So that if there, wherever there are some problems of certain problems, managerial, technical problems, we are trying to resolve them by going to the organizations or going to the ministry in Government of India, so that this small issues could be resolved.
Well, now coming to coal, which is a very important fuel for our country, in 11th and 12th five-year plan, most of the capacity added will be through coal. What preventive measures have been taken by the ministry to reduce the carbon emission, and seeing the global threat and other environmental issues, how is the government planning for a sustainable energy growth?
11 plan, most of our coal, most of the majority is coal-based power plant. So, and all the 11 plant coal has been tied up. There is no problem of linkages with our coal and vis-a-vis our power producers, suppliers, generating companies. One area you have mentioned about the emission part of it. In fact, 11 plan also, most of the, of course, unfortunately, in the most of the new technology, the supercritical items are going to be in the, they'll be going to come very soon, but they'll not be within the 11 plan. So we are trying our best to see that by better management, better technology, which are already available in these power plants, they'll try to reduce the emission norm, try to maintain the emission norms. And because we have also got a concurrent verification by our Ministry of Environment and Forest people also. There is a state level pollution control board. So we'll try our best, because when we plan our machines, equipments, we keep all these parameters into our plan, so that we do not surpass or go beyond a point permissible limit in our emission norms. But definitely in the future, because of this climate and issues and other issues, because we also very much, being a responsible nation and very developing country and very responsible country, we do not allow, we don't want we don't want people to comment that India is doing certain things which are not wanted. So we are also keeping that into picture. That's why we are introducing the supercritical items now. In fact, future plans of this country, Indian, our power plants will be mostly using the supercritical items. So that is an area where this will create more power, more efficient and less polluting, emitting system. That is what we are planning now.
It's time to take a short break. You keep watching Win Win Pan News.